Welcome to Timeless Wheels.
Number 1.
1955 Buick Super Riviera. Price, $17,000. Location, Washington. This 1955 Buick Super Riviera is reported to have remained in Washington state from new and received a refurbishment in the early 2000s. Finished in a classic black and white two-tone, the car presents a strong period-correct look accented by chrome trim, Buick venti ports, and factory-style brightwork. The exterior still shows well today, with the seller noting light swirl marks in the paint consistent with age and careful enjoyment. Power comes from the factory-style 322 Ci Fireball V8, equipped with a 4-barrel carburetor and rated at 236 horsepower when new. The engine retains its oil bath air cleaner and factory-style components, contributing to an authentic presentation under the hood. Power is delivered to the rear wheels through the original 2-speed Dynaflow automatic transmission, known for its smooth, fluid driving character. Recent maintenance includes new spark plugs, a new fuel filter, and fresh oil and coolant, ensuring the car is ready for the road. The cabin features a reupholstered red and black split-back front bench seat along with a matching dashboard and trim for a cohesive interior look. A push-button AM radio, heater, and factory gauges remain in place, with a wide horizontal speedometer prominently displayed. The 5-digit odometer currently reads 5,000 miles, with about 200 miles added under current ownership. Actual mileage is unknown. The car rides on 15-inch steel wheels with full chrome covers wrapped in Firestone FR 721 white-wall tires, completing the period-correct stance. Power steering and power-assisted drum brakes provide ease of driving, making this Buick well-suited for relaxed weekend cruising. If you're looking for a mid-1950s American cruiser with elegant styling, smooth road manners, and strong presence at car meets, this 1955 Buick Super Riviera is a standout example that captures the spirit of its era.
Number 2.
1955 Dodge Coronet 4-door sedan. Price, $14,000. Location, United States. A wonderful example of mid-century American design, the 1955 Dodge Coronet arrived at a time when automakers were pushing style, flair, and road presence to new heights. With bold lines, distinctive trim, and an unmistakably optimistic design language, this Coronet captures that era's excitement, where cars weren't just transportation, they were statements. Finished in eye-catching chiffon green, the exterior features the signature wide split grille and flowing chrome hood trim that draws the eye from front to back. The side spear molding and sleek tail light design bring a hint of jet age influence, while large chrome bumpers provide a confident stance. White wall tires finish the period-perfect look, giving the car a graceful and classic silhouette. Inside, the cabin carries a uniquely stylish two-tone theme, with plaid green cloth paired to white vinyl and accenting black trim. The dual bench seating offers ample space, while the centrally mounted speedometer and symmetrical dashboard layout reflect a design era focused on balance and aesthetic flair. The interior shows natural signs of age but remains charming and well-preserved. Under the hood resides Dodge's 270 Ci Red Ram V8 paired to a PowerFlight 2-speed automatic transmission, an effortless cruising combination designed more for smooth driving than speed. The car starts, idles, and drives with the ease expected of a lovingly maintained and long-owned classic. Underneath, the chassis presents honestly for its age, with light surface aging, stock exhaust routing, and drum brakes at all 4 corners. Suspension is straightforward and compliant, contributing to the soft, comfortable ride characteristic of full-size 1950s American sedans. On the road, this Coronet feels serene and confident. The engine fires to life with just a few pumps of the pedal, steering track straight, and all essential controls function as they should. With single-family ownership history and decades of care, this is a classic that carries both nostalgia and authenticity, an appealing and graceful cruiser from America's style-driven automotive era.
Number 3.
1955 Chevrolet Bel Air 2-door sedan. Price, $39,000. Location, United States. This 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air 2-door sedan packs a supercharged 383 Ci V8 paired to a Doug Nash 5-speed manual. The seller has owned the car since 1995, and between 2018 to 2021 over $22,000 was invested in rebuilding the Holley-Carb and B&M blower, performing a valve job, and installing a Griffin aluminum radiator with upgraded cooling components. MSD ignition, A custom fabricated exhaust and ARP head bolts further complement the build. A fuel cell and an unused Nitra setup are located in the trunk. Finished in gray and orange, the Bel Air features mini-tubbed rear wheel wells, American Racing torque thrust wheels, front, with custom offset rears, front disc brakes, rear coilovers, and dual exhaust exiting behind the tubs. Suspension includes front A-arms, and Nitto tires are mounted all around. The interior is tastefully modified with black upholstery, a micro-suede headliner, and two-tone door panels. A Hurst shifter pairs with an Idiot steering column, while autometer auxiliary gauges, vintage air heat and AC, and a Pioneer stereo with aftermarket speakers add comfort and usability. The rear seat was modified to fit the mini-tubs for a clean, integrated appearance. The odometer shows 22,000 miles, with approximately 16,000 added under current ownership. Included with the sale are service records from 2018 to 2021 and a clean California title in the seller's name. A sharp, properly built, street-ready Tri-5 with blower power and a true driver's manual gearbox, ready to cruise, show, or turn up the boost.
Number 4.
1957 Buick Century Caballero Estate Wagon. Price, $40,500. Location, California. This 1957 Buick Century Caballero Estate Wagon is a rare and desirable example of Buick's premium pillarless four-door hardtop wagon design. Acquired by the current owner in 2000, the car is powered by a 364 Ci Fireball V8 paired with an upgraded TH350 3-speed automatic transmission. It received a refurbishment many years ago under prior ownership, and recent servicing in 2024 included rebuilding the Edelbrock carburetor, cleaning and sealing the fuel tank, refreshing the braking system, replacing the transmission modulator valve and mounts, and installing new white wall tires. The Caballero was the top trim of Buick Century wagon range and features the signature pillarless hardtop profile, for faux venti ports, wraparound windshield, and characteristic sweep spear stainless side accents. This example was originally finished in Hunter Green, WW, and now wears a two-tone green and white exterior. Additional exterior details include a factory-style roof rack, rear bumper dual exhaust outlets, and a two-piece tailgate. Chrome-finished 15-inch wire wheels fitted with Skylark-style faux spinners are wrapped in new Coker G78-15 white wall tires installed in July 2024. The brakes were overhauled at the same time, including resurfaced drums, new shoes, and a full-system fluid flush. Power steering provides easy road manners. Inside, the cabin retains a classic 1950s luxury wagon feel with two-tone green vinyl bench seats, matching door panels, and a color-keyed dashboard. Bright trim accents the interior, while original equipment such as the factory AM radio, clock, and sweeping 120 miles per hour speedometer remain in place. The 5-digit odometer shows 17,000 miles, though actual mileage is unknown due to age. The spacious cargo area is accessed through the two-piece tailgate, with up to 101.9 inch of usable load length when the rear seat is folded, making this Caballero both stylish and practical. Under the hood, the 364 Ci Fireball V8 is equipped with a rebuilt Edelbrock carburetor and retains an oil bath-style air cleaner. Recent service included an oil change, new fuel filter, and fuel system treatment. Power is routed to the rear wheels through the TH350, with its modulator valve, mounts, and fluid replaced in preparation for sale. A stylish, uncommon, and highly sought-after mid-century luxury wagon, this Caballero Estate wagon offers distinctive design, road-friendly updates, and classic Buick presence throughout. It is now offered at no reserve on behalf of its longtime owner.
Number 5.
1969 Chevrolet Camaro Z/28 4-speed with crossram. Price, $77,000. Location, United States. This 1969 Chevrolet Camaro Z/28 is equipped with a replacement 302 Ci DZ V8 featuring a reproduction crossram dual Holley carburetor setup, paired with a Muncie 4-speed manual transmission and a 12-bolt posi-traction rear end with 3.73 gears. The car was refurbished prior to the current owner's acquisition in 2021. Finished in Hugger orange with white stripes, exterior details include a raised cowl hood, front and rear spoilers, chrome bumpers, and 15-inch rally wheels wrapped in BF Goodrich Radial T/A tires. Suspension features Bilstein shocks, steering benefits from power assist, and braking is handled by power front discs and rear drums. The interior is trimmed in ivory vinyl with bucket seats and a Hurst shifter. Additional features include wood grain accents, a tilting steering column, an AM radio, and a 120 miles per hour speedometer with a factory-style tachometer. The 5-digit odometer shows 84K miles, with approximately 3K added under current ownership. Recent maintenance includes replacing the spark plugs, 2022, rear main seal and oil pan gasket, 2023, and a rebuilt transmission and new clutch, 2022. The car also features American Racing long tube headers with an H-pipe and Flowmaster mufflers. As a factory performance model, the Z/28 was born for SCCA Trans AM competition, and this example continues to represent that heritage with its high-revving small-block setup and iconic cross-ram induction. The stance, sound, and driving engagement are true to period-correct performance style, delivering a responsive and lively character behind the wheel. The Hugger orange and ivory color pairing adds to the visual impact, giving it both show presence and authenticity tied to its original specification tag. It stands as a well-presented example of one of Chevrolet's most celebrated first-generation performance packages.
Number 6.
1957 Chevrolet Bel Air Sport Coupe. Price, $14,900. Location, United States. The term Tri-5 Chevy refers to the 1955 to 1957 Chevrolet lineup, with the Bel Air being the flagship model. These cars became icons of American automotive culture thanks to their stylish design, V8 performance, and cultural impact during the post-war era. Among them, the 1957 Bel Air Sport Coupe stands as the most recognizable, and this example is a standout. This is a 3-owner car that underwent a complete frame-off restoration in 2012, with a photo album included. Finished in onyx black, the car features a beautiful 2-stage paint job, excellent chrome, and factory-style trim. Steel wheels with factory spinner hubcaps sit on 14-inch wide white radial tires, and the car is fitted with factory fender skirts, a power antenna, and gold package exterior accents. The black/gray interior has been fully restored to a showroom-quality finish, including upholstery, dash, door panels, carpeting, and headliner. A vintage Wandebar AM radio remains in place, currently needs attention, preserving the period-correct look. Power comes from a 283 Ci small block V8 equipped with a desirable power pack option, adding a 4-barrel carb, high compression heads, and dual exhaust, rated at 220 horsepower. A Pertronix ignition upgrade has been added for reliability. Power is managed through a 3-speed manual transmission with overdrive, shifted on the column. The chassis is exceptionally clean, equipped with manual steering, manual brakes, and upgraded front disc brakes for improved safety. Original drum parts are included. If you're looking for a high-quality, investment-grade Bel Air, this 1957 Sport Coupe is a standout example. An iconic bow tie that continues to appreciate in value.
Number 7.
1957 Ford Thunderbird. Price, $48,995. Location, United States. The 1957 Thunderbird marked the final year of the first generation and is widely regarded as the most refined and desirable version of the early T-Birds. Introduced as a personal car of distinction, the 57 model featured improved styling, upgraded performance, and went on to become a sales success with over 21,000 produced that year. This example was fully restored in 2008 and has been in the hands of its current owner for 15 years, maintained with care and attention. Finished in coral sand, code Z, the exterior presents beautifully with excellent chrome, rear fender skirts, and wide white wall tires on steel wheels with factory wheel covers. It comes with both tops, a colonial white removable porthole hardtop and a new black manual soft top. The interior has been accurately restored in raven black and colonial white pleated upholstery, with matching door panels, dash, and carpeting all in very good condition. The redesigned 1957 instrument cluster with round gauges highlights the cockpit. Interior features include power windows, power seat, factory AM radio, and a deep dish telescoping steering wheel, making it a comfortable and stylish driver's environment. Under the hood is the believed-to-be matching numbers 312 Ci Y-Block V8, D-code, rated at 245 horsepower. The engine compartment retains a largely original look and features the factory engine dress-up kit with chrome accents and the oversized air cleaner. The original Holley teapot carburetor has been upgraded to a modern Holley 4-barrel for drivability, while the Ford-O-Matic 2-speed automatic trans and 3.70 rear axle remain correct. Power steering is equipped, braking is handled by original-style drum brakes, and a new fuel tank has been installed. This is a well-sorted, beautifully presented, and highly desirable first-generation Thunderbird in a standout color combination, ready for cruising or show display. A fine addition to any classic collection.
Number 8.
1963 Ford Falcon Futura Convertible. Price, $22,900. Location, United States. The Ford Falcon, produced from 1960 to 1970, was Ford's answer to the growing compact car segment, offering economical operation, reliability, and simple, appealing styling. The Falcon quickly became a favorite among drivers seeking practical transportation without sacrificing charm. This 1963 Falcon Futura convertible presents as a remarkably original example, with an odometer showing just under 18,000 miles, believed to be correct. The body is straight and clean, with paint that appears to be factory and free from any signs of respray. Chrome trim, brightwork, and badging are well preserved and show the care this car has received throughout its life. The original black vinyl power soft top remains in very good condition, and the car sits on 13-inch steel wheels with Futura hubcaps and white wall radial tires that complete its classic silhouette. Inside, the original black vinyl bench seat interior has been very well maintained. The dash retains the classic factory AM radio, and the cabin presents a crisp, well-cared-for appearance, an honest time capsule from Ford's early compact era. Under the hood lives the dependable 170 Ci mileage maker inline-six, an engine noted for its smoothness, longevity, and thrift. It is said to have never required a rebuild, and it runs with the quiet confidence these bulletproof motors are known for. Power is delivered through a 3-speed manual column shift, 3-on-the-tree transmission, paired with a factory rear differential. Braking is handled by manual 4-wheel drums, offering an authentic period driving experience. If you are looking for a fun, open-air blue oval cruiser that is uncomplicated, original, and full of character, this Falcon Futura convertible is ready to be enjoyed. A charming classic that embodies the spirit of 1960s American motoring.
Number 9.
1970 Chevrolet Nova SS Tribute. Price, $54,900. Location, United States. A bold expression of classic muscle, this 1970 Chevrolet Nova SS Tribute captures the spirit of the era when power, simplicity, and street presence mattered most. While the majority of Novas produced that year were modest commuters, the SS package elevated the platform into a performance icon, and this tribute follows that legacy with a blend of authenticity and tasteful upgrades. Finished in cranberry red, the exterior embraces the clean, purposeful lines of the Nova design. SS badging, hood louvers, fender vents, and the correct grille trim lend the right visual cues, while 15-inch Magnum 500 wheels and staggered tires enhance the stance with a subtle, confident rake. The paint and brightwork show well overall, with minor imperfections that come with time and use, nothing that detracts from its presence on the street. Inside, black vinyl bucket seats set the tone, accented with woven textured inserts that provide both comfort and period-correct style. A wood-grain strip on the door panels adds a touch of refinement, while the original-style dash has been smartly enhanced with supplemental gauges and a digital EFI monitor for precise tuning. The Hurst shifter rising from the center console leaves no doubt that this Nova is meant to be driven, not just admired. Under the hood, a 383 Ci Stroker V8 takes center stage, equipped with aluminum heads, Holley Sniper fuel injection, and headers for strong, responsive power delivery. A Tremec 5-speed manual transmission pairs perfectly with the engine, sending power to a Ford 9-inch Moser rear end with 3.70 gears and positraction. The result, a car that pulls hard, revs eagerly, and rewards an enthusiastic right foot. The undercarriage is clean and performance-focused, featuring Flowmaster dual exhaust, Willwood 4-wheel disc brakes, and upgraded suspension components including coil springs up front and Calvert split-leaf springs with traction bars in the rear. Everything underneath reflects care, purpose, and proper execution. On the road, this Nova comes alive. The engine fires with authority, throttle response is instant, and the car delivers the kind of power that turns heads and demands attention. Steering and tracking are confident, braking is strong, and the driving experience is pure muscle, raw, direct, and genuinely thrilling. A thoughtfully built, street-ready muscle machine, This Nova SS Tribute offers the sound, stance, and power that define the classic American performance era.
Number 10.
1969 Buick GS 400 Stage 1 Coupe. Price, $37,250. Location, Missouri. This 1969 Buick GS 400 Stage 1 Coupe was delivered new through Waters Buick of San Francisco on February 13, 1969, and reportedly remained with its original owner until 2015. The car was acquired from Arkansas by the current seller in February 2024. One of only 832 Stage 1 cars built with an automatic transmission for the model year, it is finished in burnished brown poly with a black vinyl roof over beige vinyl upholstery. Power comes from the 400 Ci Stage 1 V8, factory rated at 350 horsepower and 440 lb-ft of torque, paired with a TH400 3-speed automatic transmission. The engine features ram air induction, a Rochester Quadrajet 4-barrel carburetor, and an Edelbrock intake manifold, with previous maintenance including a carburetor overhaul and replacement of the alternator, fuel pump, fuel lines, water pump, heater core, exhaust manifolds, and mufflers. The air conditioning system has been converted to R134A, and the most recent oil service was completed in November 2023. The exterior was repainted under original ownership around 2015 and retains factory-correct Stage 1 badging, quad headlights, functional hood scoops, a power antenna, chrome bumpers, and bright trim. The car rides on staggered Buick Rally wheels, 14-inch front and 15 rear, mounted with BF Goodrich radial T/A tires. Braking is handled by power-assisted front discs and rear drums. The interior features front bucket seats and a rear bench upholstered in beige vinyl, along with color-matched carpeting and door panels. Equipment includes a center console with horseshoe shifter, air conditioning, rear window defroster, a push-button AM/FM radio, and adjustable headrests. A pair of autometer auxiliary gauges and a tachometer are mounted beneath the dashboard. The analog clock is inoperative. The 5-digit odometer shows 17,000 miles, with fewer than 50 added under current ownership. Total mileage is unknown. Accompanying the car are its Protect-O plate, initial purchase documents, manufacturer's literature, a removed original-style intake manifold, and black California license plates. A well-presented example of Buick's most desirable performance package of 1969, this GS 400 Stage 1 offers authentic styling, documented history, and strong road manners.
Number 11.
1964 Studebaker Lark Commander 4-door sedan. Price, $12,500. Location, United States. A distinctive piece of American automotive history, the 1964 Studebaker Lark Commander represents one of the final years of Studebaker production. Designed as a practical family sedan with clean styling and smart engineering, it offered full-size convenience and beauty in an affordable package. The exterior features upright proportions with chrome trim that wraps around the car, along with trapezoid headlight surrounds and classic chrome bumpers. This example rides on 15-inch Vision wheels with fresh 205/65 R15 tires. The paint and trim show age consistent with use, including some bubbling and surface rust, giving it an honest, driver-quality presence. Inside, tan vinyl and brown cloth seating maintains a warm, period-correct look. The steering wheel, gauges, and AM radio highlight Studebaker's distinct interior style. The cabin shows some light wear and patina but remains tidy and usable, with a clean headliner and functional seating throughout. Under the hood is Studebaker's 169.6 Ci inline-six paired to a 2-speed automatic and 3.07 rear axle, simple, reliable, and easy to maintain. Underneath, the chassis is straightforward with drum brakes on all 4 corners and coil spring/leaf spring suspension. On the road, it starts easily and provides comfortable visibility and ride quality. Steering is smooth, braking is responsive, and the car feels pleasant and relaxed at cruise, with only a slight pull to the left noted. A charming, approachable classic with personality and vintage style.
Number 12.
1967 Chevrolet Camaro Convertible. Price, $39,000. Location, United States. A first-year Camaro convertible is always special, and this example delivers classic style paired with big block power. Finished in ermine white with a black nose stripe, black rear panel, and black canvas top, it has a strong, confident presence. SS and 396 badging complement the look, along with 15-inch Chevrolet Rally wheels and white-letter tires. Inside, upgraded TMI black vinyl and suede seats offer a clean, comfortable cabin. A wood-rimmed GT steering wheel fronts a simple gauge cluster, while a Hurst shifter rises from the console for a proper hands-on driving feel. Under the hood sits a 396 Ci V8 topped with a Holley 4-barrel carb and Edelbrock intake, paired to a Muncie M 24-speed manual and a 10-bolt rear. The sound and response are unmistakably big block Chevrolet. Underneath, a Pipes dual exhaust system delivers a strong tone, and power front disc brakes ensure confident stopping. On the road, it starts easily, pulls hard, tracks straight, and feels smooth with plenty of muscle on tap. A strong-running, clean, and classic drop-top ready for weekend cruising. This Camaro also benefits from well-maintained mechanicals, making it not just a showpiece but a reliable driver as well. The suspension remains true to the original layout, giving it that authentic late-60s muscle car road feel, solid, responsive, and engaging. Whether you're looking to enjoy open-air summer drives, bring it to local car meets, or simply own a timeless piece of Chevrolet history, the 67 Camaro convertible offers the style, sound, and experience that continue to make the first-generation models legends.
Number 13.
1968 Ford Mustang Shelby GT 500. Price, $30,000. Location, Summerville, South Carolina. Offered here is a 1968 Shelby GT 500 coupe equipped with a 4-speed manual transmission and factory air conditioning, one of the rarest and most desirable combinations available that year. The car also retains the standard Shelby features including power steering, power brakes, tilt-away steering column, shoulder harness seatbelts, visibility group, wheel lip moldings, sport deck fold-down rear seat, interior decor group, and tinted glass. The dashboard is signed by Carroll Shelby himself, adding significant collector value. The factory AM radio has been professionally converted by Aurora to operate as AM/FM with Bluetooth, while still appearing completely original. The driver's side cylinder head carries the correct VIN stamp, supporting the originality of the engine. The transmission is a 1970 unit sourced from a Boss 429. As required for cars built with factory AC, this GT500 is equipped with a 3.00 conventional rear axle, making it an excellent highway cruiser. This car is Shelby number 533 and is fully documented in the Shelby registry. Originally sold new at Reynolds Motors in Syracuse, New York on July 20, 1968, it quickly relocated to Texas where it spent most of its life. Only 12 Shelby GT500s were ever produced in Wimbledon white with 4-speed manual and factory air conditioning, making this one an exceptionally rare example. A chance to own a true Shelby icon with provenance, rarity, and desirability all in one package. Ready to drive, show, and enjoy.
Number 14.
1967 Chevrolet Chevelle. Price, $27,100. Location, Roswell, Georgia. This 1967 Chevrolet Chevelle underwent a complete frame-off professional restoration and has been fully customized throughout. The exterior has been smoothed with shaved door handles, removed drip rails, and a clean badgeless look. Both the front and rear bumpers have been tucked tight to the body and color-matched, giving the car a sleek and modern profile. Finished in PPG white with subtle pearl, the paint presents show-quality depth and clarity. Inside, the cabin is finished in custom red leather, featuring bucket seats separated by a custom center console with a locker shifter and billet cup holders. Additional interior highlights include custom door panels, custom headliner, a leather tilt wheel, and a Dakota digital Vex gauge cluster, all contributing to a premium and cohesive interior finish. Power comes from a 6.0 LLS fuel-injected V8 with a mild performance cam, housed in a show-quality engine bay finished in matte red to match the interior theme. It's paired with a TCI 2500 stall performance transmission and TCI billet torque converter, sending power to a Ford 9-inch rear end with 3.50 gears and a positive track differential. A new fuel cell has also been installed. Suspension is handled by an AccuAir E-Level air ride system combined with tubular control arms, sway bars front and rear, and a 4-link rear setup for both stance and drivability. Stopping power comes from custom Wilwood brakes with black calipers and white lettering. The car features air conditioning, power steering, power brakes, power windows, power locks, and rides on billet-polished wheels wrapped in radial tires. This fully built Chevelle reportedly had approximately $220,000 invested in its construction and presents in mint condition with only 61 miles since completion.
Number 15.
1955 Alfa Romeo 1900C Super Sprint by Touring. Price, $38,500. Location, United States. This 1955 Alfa Romeo 1900C Super Sprint is one of approximately 854 examples built and was completed in June 1955 before being delivered new in Milan. Chassis 02096 spent around 25 years in Chicago and later remained with a single owner in the UK for 3 decades. After returning to the US, it received a refurbishment that included a repaint in red and an interior retrim in red leather and gray cloth. Powered by its 1,975 cubic centimeters DOHC inline-4 with twin Solex carburetors, the car is paired with a 4-speed floor-shift manual transmission. Additional mechanical features include independent front suspension, finned aluminum drum brakes, and wire wheels secured with 2-eared knockoffs. An Autovox push-button radio adds period charm. Built on the short-wheelbase Corto platform, the Super Sprint features Touring's Superleggera construction, with alloy body panels over a steel frame. Its design elements include a silver roof, Scudetto grille, chrome bumper guards, Marshall lighting, and tasteful bright trim along the rockers. Inside, the cabin is finished in red leather and gray cloth with a pale gray dash, red carpets, and roll-up windows. Instrumentation includes Veglia gauges with a 220 km/h speedometer and 7K RPM tachometer. The 5-digit odometer shows approximately 88,000 kilometers, 55K miles. This Tipo 3 Super Sprint comes with a Museo Storico Alfa Romeo information sheet, service invoices, and a clean Texas title. A refined classic for the enthusiast who appreciates authentic mid-century Italian craftsmanship and touring elegance.
Number 16.
1966 Pontiac GTO Coupe. Price, $17,500. Location, United States. Often regarded as one of the cars that helped define the golden age of American muscle, the 1966 Pontiac GTO continued Pontiac's philosophy of placing big power into a mid-size platform. The result was a machine that carried both attitude and elegance, now remembered as an icon of performance and style. This example presents itself in classic Montero red, a color that complements its long, athletic body lines. The split grille, stacked headlights, and functional hood scoop immediately signal the GTO's identity: bold, confident, and unmistakably Pontiac. Chrome accents outline the shape and character of the car, while Pontiac Rally I wheels wrapped in redline tires add just the right period flair. Inside, black vinyl bucket seats offer a clean and purposeful look, paired with a wood-rimmed steering wheel and a wood-grain dash that retains the charm of mid-60s American interiors. A Hurst shifter rises from the center console, a reminder that this GTO is meant to be driven, not just admired. Under the hood sits a rebuilt 455 Ci V8 topped with a desirable tri-power carburetor setup, 3 two-barrel carbs that deliver commanding throttle response and a classic performance sound. Paired with a Muncie 4-speed manual transmission and a Positraction rear end, this GTO offers the authentic analog muscle car experience: raw power, connected handling, and a soundtrack of American horsepower. The undercarriage presents cleanly, with power brakes and dual exhaust running through Flowmaster mufflers that end in polished tips, just enough growl to remind you what's under the hood without overdoing it. On the road, this GTO performs with confidence. The engine pulls strong through each gear, the car tracks straight, and braking feels composed. It's a machine that continues to embody the spirit of muscle car culture: loud, proud, and unforgettable.
Number 17.
1955 Ford Ranch Wagon 3-Speed. Price, $1,750. Location, United States. This 1955 Ford Ranch Wagon features a custom two-tone teal and silver exterior accented with pinstriping, surf-style decals, shaved door handles, faux lake pipes, fender-mounted spotlights, and a surfboard mounted to wood roof crossbars. It rides on 15-inch steel wheels with white wall tires and is fitted with dual exhaust featuring glassback-style mufflers. Inside, the cabin has a period surf custom vibe with green and white striped bench seats, flame graphic door panels, and a Pioneer CD stereo. The 2-row seating layout remains intact, and additional features include 3-point front belts, a dashboard clock, and aftermarket auxiliary gauges. Power comes from a replacement 223 Ci inline-6 paired with a column-shifted 3-speed manual. The engine bay features an Edelbrock open-element air cleaner, and recent service includes an oil change, along with new fuel pump and filters. The seller notes undercarriage rust and that the overdrive is not currently connected. Additional details highlight this wagon's classic lifestyle appeal. It's built with a true cruising personality in mind rather than show judging or concours originality. The surfboard, white walls, and relaxed interior theme call back to the spirit of late 50s and 60s American beach culture. It's a car meant to be seen, shared, and enjoyed casually on weekends. Given its age and mild patina, this ranch wagon stands as a great candidate for light restoration, daily vintage cruising, or continuing as is with its current custom character. Whether you're looking to build a retro surf wagon, rat rod, or nostalgic parade car, this Ford provides a solid and affordable foundation that already turns heads anywhere it goes. Offered at no reserve, this surf-themed ranch wagon includes a clean Wisconsin title in the seller's LLC name. A fun vintage cruiser with unmistakable beach day personality.
Number 18.
1968 Amphicar Model 770. Price, $44,500. Location, California. This 1968 Amphicar Model 770 is a rare and charming example of one of the most unusual production vehicles ever built, a true amphibious car capable of driving on land and cruising on water. Power comes from a 1,147 cubic centimeters inline-4 paired with a 2-part Hermes manual gearbox, offering 4 forward speeds and reverse on land as well as forward and reverse drive to the dual propellers when afloat. The car is finished in beach white over a blue and white vinyl interior, and is equipped with a black folding soft top. The exterior retains its distinctive Amphicar styling, with a vented rear engine cover, marine lighting, nautical horn, and a removable stern lamp for water operation. The body sits on 13 painted steel wheels wearing bright Amphicar hubcaps and 185/80 Guardsman tires. A dent on the passenger side rear quarter panel is noted, along with signs of general age consistent with an original, usable example rather than a museum piece. On land, braking is handled by 4-wheel drum brakes, while in the water, the front wheels act as steering rudders, a clever feature that allows the Amphicar to transition from road to water without additional controls. Inside, the cabin features a split front bench and matching rear bench trimmed in blue and white vinyl. The dashboard is simple and utilitarian, designed for function both on land and afloat. Amenities include a cabin heater, sealed door latches, and a lockable glove box. A Sanyo audio unit is fitted, though not currently connected. The Motometer gauge cluster includes a 90 mph speedometer, clock, and a temperature/fuel combination gauge, though the fuel gauge is noted as inoperative. The odometer shows 700 miles, with fewer than 10 miles added by the selling dealer. True mileage is unknown. At the rear, the 1,147 cubic centimeters inline-4 delivers 43 horsepower and 61 lb-ft of torque, routed through the dual-function Hermes transmission. The Amphicar was engineered to handle both road and marine environments, and while not fast, it offers an unmistakably unique driving and boating experience. Properly maintained examples remain surprisingly reliable, and servicing is straightforward thanks to mechanical simplicity and existing parts support through Amphicar enthusiast communities. The Amphicar 770 holds a special place in automotive history as the only mass-produced civilian amphibious vehicle offered for the public. Fewer than 4,000 were built, and surviving examples remain cherished by collectors, waterfront homeowners, parade enthusiasts, and anyone who appreciates engineering oddities with a cheerful personality. This example presents a rare opportunity to own a vehicle that always draws a crowd, whether you're cruising down the boulevard or launching directly into the lake.
Number 19.
1967 Chevrolet Impala SS Convertible, Berger SS 427. Price, $37,600. Location, Candler, North Carolina. A rare and historically significant one-of-one 1967 Chevrolet Impala SS 427 convertible, originally ordered by the vice president of the Chevrolet division for his wife. The car was specially equipped with uncommon factory options such as Comfortron air conditioning, factory-side accent striping, and a wood-grain steering wheel. Even more unique are the 1969 Corvette 15x8 rally wheels with correct beauty rings, installed during its early life. After approximately 1,500 miles of personal use, the car appeared on Chevrolet's factory official resale list, where it was purchased by Dale Berger Jr. of Berger Chevrolet in Grand Rapids, Michigan, well known as a performance-focused Chevrolet dealer. Upon receiving the car, he added 427 hood and trunk emblems, removed the rear resonator mufflers, and fitted long chrome exhaust tips to enhance its presence and sound. The car has since undergone a complete frame-off, nut and bolt restoration, returning it to show-quality condition. The 385 horsepower 427 Ci V8 has been fully rebuilt, while the original turbo 400 transmission, factory AC compressor, and radiator remain with the car, maintaining authenticity. Out of 128 convertibles and 1,200 hardtops produced, only 200 were originally equipped with a factory accent strip, making this example exceptionally rare.
Number 20.
1965 Acadian Beaumont Sport Deluxe Convertible. Price: $9,250. Location: California. The 1965 Acadian Beaumont was built by GM of Canada on the Chevrolet Chevelle A-body platform. This Sport Deluxe was the highest trim level offered, and this example is said to be one of only 133 six-cylinder Sport Deluxe convertibles produced for the year. The car has been in the U.S. for over a decade and was acquired by the current seller in 2020. The exterior was partially refinished in red under previous ownership. The seller notes scratches, corrosion spots, and evidence of prior body filler. The Acadian badging on the front and rear is missing, and some trim has been mounted incorrectly. A replacement black soft top has been installed and converted from power to manual operation, and a custom boot cover is included. The car rides on 14-inch chrome American racing wheels showing some tarnish, wearing 205/75 radial tires. The interior features reupholstered bucket front and rear bench seats in red vinyl and cloth with custom pleating. The red dash shows peeling paint near the windshield vent. A Sanyo cassette player is installed but currently not connected to speakers. Turn signals function but are said to be incorrectly wired. The factory gauge cluster includes a 120 miles per hour speedometer and auxiliary gauges. The clock is inoperable. The 5-digit odometer reads just over 12,000 miles, though true mileage is unknown. Power comes from a 230 Ci inline-6 paired with a 2-speed Powerglide automatic transmission. An engine oil and filter service was reportedly performed just prior to the seller's purchase. If you're looking for a rare Canadian-built GM convertible with strong originality and room for light restoration or personalization, this Beaumont Sport Deluxe offers a unique classic at an approachable price point.